Hollywood to H-Town.
Roula and Ryan's Celebrity Scoop
on KRVE.
It is brought to you by Taqueria Arandas, and I want to mention two things. One, I have a little gift for you. If you love anime or you know someone who does, Anime Matsuri is going to be at George R. Brown Convention Center August the 8th through the 11th, and we are giving you a chance to go for free with a 4-pack of tickets. So if you are caller 10 at 833, our new area code, 833-390 KRBE, you're going to go on us. 4 tickets to the George R. Brown Convention Center for Anime Matsuri.
It's so fun just for the people watching alone. The detail and care that people put into making these costumes to dress like their favorite characters. It really is amazing.
Anime Matsuri. Okay, then also we talked about Post Malone coming back to the Houston area. He'll be at Cynthia Woods Mission Pavilion October 22nd. We announced that show on Monday, or was it? Yeah, it was Monday. And originally he just had one show, but yesterday he added a second show.
So he knew.
So October 22nd and October 23rd, Post Malone at the Cynthia Woods Mission Pavilion. The tickets go on sale on Friday for both shows at 10 a.m., but we've already been giving you a chance to have this experience. 3 times a day, we're giving you Post Malone tickets, 9 a.m., 12 noon, 3 p.m. So 9 a.m. this morning will be another chance to win them before you can buy them. And y'all stay tuned for that. And then yesterday we did Dumb Question Amnesty. It was July 31st. It was the last day of the month. So we opened up our phone lines to your questions. One of the questions that we presented ourselves was because it's summer games, Olympic Games, right? Everyone's like obsessed with the Olympics right now. USA's killing it. We're the leaders in the medal count right now. We have 33, I think, as of this morning. Yep. The 5 rings of the Olympic logo. There's 5 rings. But why are there 5 rings when there are 7 continents? Because the Olympic rings represent the continents of the world. But there are 7 continents. Why are there only 5 rings? We asked this question and gave the answer on Dumb Question Amnesty yesterday. And, we post everything on our digital sources like Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, all that.
Hey, Irvin, jump over here for 1
Irvin
second.
is our digital
diva
guy.
Hey, you had the cameras in here and you were rolling on that and you put that out there on social media and that thing went crazy, huh?
Yeah, we're doing really good. So if you guys want to follow at 104 KRBE on Facebook, and we're also on TikTok at KRBE.
And Instagram.
And Instagram at KRBE. We post content every single day.
All kinds of stuff.
And what happened
YouTube
with that
too.
question?
With which one?
What happened with the Olympic rings? What are the numbers?
I think it just went viral.
Oh, well, we're nearing 1 million views on Facebook.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, and we're nearing 500K on TikTok.
That's amazing.
So go
people
follow,
just
yo.
didn't know the 5
Just for
rings.
something like that.
And what was the answer, Roula? I was out yesterday.
The 5 rings.
You have to watch the video.
Okay. All right, I'll
In
watch it.
1912 is when the logo was created, and it represented the 5 inhabited countries of the world that participate.
Actually, we need the Real and Nine listeners to go on there and make comments because some people are like, man, you Americans are dumb.
Oceania. Everyone knows what Oceania is.
Yeah.
The whole rest of the world calls it Oceania. You just call it Australia.
Yeah,
Because one of the rings is Oceania, and that's the Samoan Islands, that's Fiji Islands, Samoa, Fiji Islands, Australia, and that whole area is
we
Oceania.
learned something today.
We all learned something new yesterday, so it's gone viral now, all of that. Very interesting. And in case you missed it earlier, we were talking about Tiffany Haddish selling Halle Berry's underwear online for money. But guess what? It's not Halle Berry's underwear. She just made it up. She threw her own dirty panties up on Craigslist. And somebody bought them for $300 every time she did it when she was starving.
She had to live.
So she posed as...
No, she just said, listen,
Halle's
here's her
maid.
story, talking about it on a podcast, how she made money on using Halle Berry's name.
I mail them in like I used to back in the day when I was struggling for money. I used to sell my panties. I would say that my name was Rosalinda, and I was a housekeeper for Halle Berry, and I have some of her dirty panties. Anybody want to buy some? And I would make $300.
You lying?
Wow. Yeah. Every
Send
time.
me that website. That's a website?
It was literally on Craigslist.
Oh,
That's
my.
crazy. And then we went in this whole tangent of what people will buy online and basically everything. But let's keep it back to like more of the wholesome stuff. Katie Ledecky, go girl.
Wow,
she
she
is
was
now
amazing.
tied for most gold medals of U.S. swimmer. She could have had 9 because she got bronze a couple days ago, but she's got more races to go. She got her 8th gold medal yesterday in the 1,500 meter. Y'all, the 1,500 meter is 18 laps.
Yes, 15 minutes long.
Back and forth in that pool.
And
she was almost like a whole lap ahead.
Just watching you're tired.
At one point, it looked like she had the very last place was almost a full lap behind her.
Yeah, it was pretty unbelievable.
It was unreal.
And what's happening at 8:20 today?
Oh, H-Way Day. We have Krista Williams in. Do you know who Krista Williams is? Krista Williams called our show for Look at Me Now. When we say, tell us some story about somebody told you can't do it and look at you succeed. Krista was told when she was younger, you probably shouldn't play softball. You're not going to be, it's not for you. Krista Williams is a 2-time gold medal winner. She won in Atlanta 1996. She won in Sydney 2000.
Wow.
She is in the Texas Sports Hall of Fame.
That's pretty awesome.
She has won state. She's won the College World Series. She's won at the Olympics. She's a winner. The woman is a winner. You think the word winner? Krista Williams' picture is there on Google for you to see. And she's going to be in our studio with her medals, my friends.
Oh, how exciting.
Winner, baby.
I've never seen a gold medal.
Not up close.
We've seen bronze. I've seen silver, but I've not seen gold. Krista's gold is going to be the one that gets
Are the
introduced to
medals
us.
different every Olympics?
Yes.
Yep.
Remember,
This
that was
one-
different.
This new
Beijing
one.
look like CDs
This one has the Eiffel Tower pieces of
in the middle. This one looks like a flattened cupcake wrapper.
It does look like that.
It does.
It does.
It does.
It's got the ridges.
Makes you hungry.
Time for the Roula and Ryan show on KRBE to tell you what's going down in
What's the
H-Town.
Atlanta one she has? Probably looks like a Coca-Cola
Bottle cap.
Yeah,
Oh, that's where the
that's the
capital
whole
of Coca-Cola
Oh,
is.
they were all over that Olympics.
Oh, I bet. Okay, so roughly 1 in 4 Houston ISD schools saw their principal leave this past June. The majority of these 76 principals were labeled as voluntary separations, while 2 were labeled as involuntary. Now, at least 150 principals have left their schools since Mike Miles' 2023 appointment. An unknown amount of principals were told to resign or be considered for board termination. So,
Best part of summer was not hearing that guy's name.
yeah.
Like now we got to hear it all over again.
Well,
This guy's-
180,000 HISD students are headed back to school August 12th. So right around the corner.
That means the teachers are back, next week then, huh?
Yep. Yep.
Some today.
Some today. Shout out to Jules.
All right, Jules, good luck.
Love you.
But because she went back
It'll be
today,
fine.
it's her own timeline, right? Did she have to be in like at 7 o'clock or something?
It's a great question. I didn't
just
ask.
goes whenever she wants.
No, I'm pretty sure they
Was this
are
the end of the day,
meeting?
like-
required
Oh, there's
to
like a
go at a certain time.
I thought it's like, I'll
And
just stroll in.
stay.
Was it one of
Get
those
out of
like,
classroom.
And
let's all cheer?
stay.
Rah, rah, rah.
I don't think they're in a rah mood right now.
Yeah,
A lot of
Probably
those
not.
teachers.
Not when it's like 97 degrees outside. Montgomery ISD announced changes to the district's cell phone policy. The district said students in Montgomery ISD will be allowed to have cell phones on campus. However, they must be put away for the entire day in backpacks, lockers, or vehicles and turned off. The policy applies to all classrooms, hallways, restrooms, cafeterias, and any other school property during the school day. So they're allowed to have them. They just can't have them on.
Which district is that?
Montgomery.
Okay, because that was the case for some districts last year. That was their first year doing that. So they just got through it. They just got through it. Welcome back to school, kids. All right, coming up next. Here on the Roula and Ryan Show, you've heard a lot of little funny things about our personalities. And one thing that sticks out about Sam is that she said she runs towards the red flags.
Oh, boy.
She's the girl in the scary movie that will run towards
Yeah.
the killer.
Yeah.
When everyone else has a chance
then
to run into it, jump into a
Was that
running
chainsaws?
car.
And then I trip and fall, and I'm like, oh no.
So when you think about red flags and when it comes to relationships, there's a red flag when you're newly dating somebody. You're like, I don't know, is that a red flag? We do Roula's relationship roulette, and the question we have today is, how many red flags does it take before you bail out on the relationship? You're like, all right, the first one, I kind of don't believe it. The second one,
Gotta
you're
be at least-
out. Did you give it 3?
3? That's a
Should
lot.
you go 4?
That's a
And then
lot.
people say, shame on you. You
Let's
should have
find out-
known better.
Let's find out what Sam's record is.
I like to collect them at this point.
Our number is 833-390-KRBE. She thinks this is some kind of Olympic race to collect
Yes,
flags.
exactly.
833-390-KRBE. We'll talk to you next on the Roula and Ryan Show.